Hi, it's Sugar from Soundkandy Studio, and today another plugin review. This time it's by Plugin Alliance. The particular EQ I'm going to review today is Elysia Museq Master EQ, and it's developed and designed by Brainworks. See you all in a moment. Welcome back. I thought I would kick off this particular video by just having a quick brief overview of the actual hardware itself. It's an absolutely gorgeous piece of hardware, both internally and externally. This machine seems to have it all. It's a German company, so you can very well bet that this particular piece of hardware is very robust and would be pride of place in any one studio. Let's move on to the plugin. Okay, let's jump straight into the GUI. Right, starting from left to right, all the buttons at the top, these are your gain buttons from 0 dB all the way to 150 dB, respectively, going across the top. That's these ones there. Below that, you have your high-low cut button, that one there. Then you have your cut button, which is that one there, and then you have the narrow button, which is that one there, respectively going across the middle of each of the 5 bands. Below that you have your frequency response buttons, and these will go anywhere. This particular one, the low end, is from 9 Hz and it goes all the way to 200 Hz. If you go along, you'll see each one of them is set independently and set slightly differently. Going across to the middle, this thing here is just the version button, and the guys who made this particular plugin. Below this, you've got your makeup button there, which independently, this is set left makeup button and respectively right makeup button. This is the left button that activates the left hand side of this EQ. Beside that, you have the warm button. This actually activates the analog version, the analog simulation for this particular plugin. It's quite nice, it's quite subtle but very nice. The MS mode is the side processing mode, mid-side processing mode. So that means that the left channel becomes the mid and the right channel becomes the side. Beside that button there, you have the link button. The link button essentially links these two together, so left and right side. I generally have that on if I'm using this on a master bus. And to the right, you have the right button. Okay, so that's enough of the buttons. We don't need to go through both sides because they're exactly identical, so there's no point going through both of them because they are identical. I said that twice now. Okay, let's take a listen to the drums on this track, and we'll go through. We do some filtering and see what happens and see how this sounds. So I guess the first thing to do is to increase the gain. So let's go across and increase the gain on all 5 bands. Okay, so let's start to play. Incidentally, you may want to get some headphones because you may not get all of the frequencies if you listen to this on YouTube and it's a mobile device. Let's just increase some gain here. I guess what we should try to do here is just actually put the warm button in. Let's just see the saturation that we now get and the warmth that we now get on the track. So this is the warm button in and now out. I actually really like this plugin. I think it's a beautiful sounding plugin. It's about, let's say, I think it's about $250, but it's an absolutely gorgeous plugin. On the master bus, it works really well, and I really do like the sound of it. I haven't had to use the makeup gain, but let's just add a little makeup gain. Let's just do, I don't know, let's just do 3. Somewhere around about 3 dBs. Let's just see, it's going to probably peak a lot, but let's try that. I actually really do like this plugin. If I'm honest, I prefer it without the warm, the emulation on it, but it still sounds absolutely great, because normally people put lots of other plugins on the track. I guess if you just wanted this single plugin as your final mix, then it's great to just add the actual emulation button in. But I really do love this plugin. I think it's a very well sounding plugin. If I've got any criticism, I would probably say it could do with a couple of input and output meters, just so that you can see just see some visual indication as to what's going on. But in terms of a plugin, it's just a great plugin for me. I'm probably going to give this about a 9 out of 10, as it is such a great plugin. I think the only reason why they haven't added the input and output LEDs is probably because, as you saw on the hardware, that also didn't have it. But regardless, I do think this is an absolutely great piece of kit. Incidentally, let's actually just go ahead and deselect all of these, and let's just have, I don't know, let's just, for instance, let's just do the right side. So that's just your right side playing, and left. And obviously, as I've said, if you hit the link button, both channels come back on. Once again, so this is just a very quick review of the Elysia Museq Master plugin by Plugin Alliance and Brainworks. This is a great plugin. I will leave some more information about the plugin in the description. Please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers, bye bye.